combine different components of those things, or at least start to combine those things this season. Um, that's the identity we're looking to go with. We've come to a point now where our team is ready to turn a corner. I've said recently that our goal is to make the playoffs. We're not going to hide from that. That's a healthy goal in our view. Our expectation is to compete for a playoff spot throughout the season. And, I think that next step of that development is critical for our guys to experience. And it's also critical for our young team to start taking ownership for the performance of the team. So all those things combined, give us comfort in setting that goal out for ourselves. I just think, our guys have some experience now, not a ton. We're still very young. We're realistic about that. But we feel like we're positioned to take that next jump and to compete for a playoff spot. We think that's a goal that we can accomplish. Our hope is that our guys can reap some confidence just knowing what to expect, knowing what the plan is going day in and day out, and not deviating from that. And so I think that's going to be a real strength of Scott and his staff is sort of sticking to what they believe and really trying to ingrain that into our players so it becomes second nature. I think that, as Scott and I talked in the spring about sort of our vision for the team, a lot of it had to do with just playing with purpose and pace. And taking advantage of our youth and our athleticism and our young legs and our versatility. So, we think that could be an advantage if properly executed. Victor's entering his third year now, so hopefully we're seeing a comfort level that's different than maybe the previous 2 years. And like anything else, just working on decision making and trying to minimize mistakes. That's going to be a goal for all our players this year and our team in general. And just starting to assert himself on both ends of the floor and being efficient. That's kind of the name of the game, is being efficient every night. But yeah, we've spent a lot of time talking about free agents, trades, especially during the draft time. We dug into that together quite a bit. So we have a great relationship. I love working with Scott. I love his intelligence and his sense of humor, and I expect us to